Morning. Let me see who's the first person who's going to latch on this morning. Good morning. Yeah. Let me see who's the first person who's going to be in and about the things this morning. Good morning. Nobody, well, there are two persons on. I don't know who they are as yet. Oh, you there? I didn't even realize you were there.
Let's go.
What's wrong with this guy? What's up with you? Where you going?
Morning to the listeners of Real FM on all Real FM radio on all platforms.
There were 6 persons there already, but I don't know who they are. They haven't said hello.
How you doing, Trey?
Me? I'm good.
You're good. It is a bright and sunny day.
Yeah. Oh, Pat is there. Pat. Good morning, Pat. Wow. Air condition, man. Air condition. Come on. The AC, man. Need some cool air in here.
Pat is there?
Yeah, Amanda Jeremiah. That's a kind of new name. Amanda, good morning.
Morning.
I don't think I've seen Amanda Jeremiah
Morning,
before.
Amanda.
Pat is there. Errol Bonaparte is there. They're there because they said good morning, but there are other people there already. So we're streaming via YouTube, yeah? Mm-hmm. You wondering why?
Yep.
Well, we just want to build the whole aspect of the YouTube family. Good morning, Drumsticks. What's happening?
Hello, good morning.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Talk to me.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. Good morning to
Squatty.
I was forgetting him. Anyway, good morning to you.
Morning.
I'm reading from the Word of God, John chapter 3. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to Jesus by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher, came from God. For no man can do these things, these miracles that thou doest, except God will be with him. Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot enter the kingdom of God. Nicodemus said unto him, How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Jesus answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God. This is the end of the scriptures.
And thank you so very much, my dears. And I want to have a wonderful weekend. What are you doing for the weekend? You don't know yet, okay.
I don't know yet.
Okay, well.
I'm not thinking I'm going to Carriacou, but I will be going.
You going to Carriacou?
No, I won't be going. But I think they're going to that's Jess or somewhere. Sunday.
Yeah.
I will be there, God's way.
Okay, well, we'll see then.
Yes.
Take care of yourself now.
You too, have a nice weekend.
All right, bye-bye.
What?
Squatty, you need to really say.
Yeah, man.
Talk to me now, Jay.
Yeah, so what's good with you, bro?
Nothing. Everything's bad.
Nah, man. And you're looking so well.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You're looking tall. You're looking well put together, like you had a good night rest. No wrinkles on your face. No curving in your vertebrae.
What is your story?
That's what I'm saying. I could only speak from what I see.
Tamika Moses, good morning to you.
Morning, Tamika. How you doing?
I don't understand what's wrong with you, you know.
Nothing's wrong with me. I'm just saying it as I see it.
The extension.
Why does it the extension with AD and CC?
CC's a girl.
No. Carl Kate and CC. And CC's a board turn, so.
CC's a girl.
Nah, that ain't true.
CC Charles. One of the better athletes to come out of Roseville.
I agree, but I was just heard say you in Tom Long.
CC's a girl.
I was down here before CC.
CC's a girl.
So CC might could follow that thing after me.
No, CC's registered as CC. You're registered as Carl Caton, not CC.
Okay.
You're a wannabe.
No.
Wannabe CC.
No, man.
Yeah, wannabe.
Authentic original CC.
Girl.
Whatever you want to say. That, when you do that, that won't make me change things. So what you do that, you're just wasting some energy in yours doing that. You don't make any sense.
I wasting energy.
By being yeah.
Call Andre wasting energy. Somebody tell me I missed Ali last night.
I think he was on something with Michi.
Yeah. I don't
I started looking at it, and then I had to answer one of Nitya's call that he sleep.
I don't necessarily miss things like that. Hold on.
Tell me.
One of the cameras is not seeing you. Means that it's probably not working.
Well,
oh my.
Maybe I'm not worthy for the camera this morning.
The camera is not seeing you this morning. I have no idea why not.
Well, let them see you, man.
They have to see both of us.
This one working?
I don't know. I will find out in a minute. No, it is not working.
Well.
I think I know what happened, you know. When I got here this morning, I saw chaos. I saw chaos when I got here this morning. But I'll try. Anyway, Carl, what's up, man? How you doing? How's the night?
All things considered good, but the night wasn't bad. I had a restful night, I would think.
Oh, that's good.
I went to bed early enough. And I was waiting to reach here this morning to say, let's go! And you should...
Will you pick up? That's a new one you pick up
and
again?
then you should, I was hoping you answer and say, I hear you.
You're hoping, yeah?
Yeah.
That's top answer.
And then you tell me another song to play, She Loves Me Now.
I decided not to play it, man. I decided not to play it. Yeah, well, I guess the camera only wants to see Andre! Good morning! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
I'm there?
No. Good morning, how you doing?
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Master Carl.
You're too close to you're too close to the radio one.
No,
and
yeah.
Hold on. And
Pick up the
two,
radio already.
yeah, but two, we have to go get the weather. So when the weather is finished and water wise finished, holla back.
Okay. Oh, call back after the weather.
After water wise.
Yes, sir.
All right, one love.
Yeah.
She loves me. She loves me now.
And there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking. What you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Rolling and a rumbling in the morning time as we always do. We never do it without you. Good morning, Cassia.
Good morning to you.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Let's hear it for the weather.
All right. Good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Friday, 27th May, 2022. Presently at the airport, conditions are partly cloudy. Winds are from the east-southeast at 20 miles per hour. Pressure 1015.1 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 27.6 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 75%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 31.4 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night 26.9 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was no rainfall at the airport, hence the total for the month remains at 12.4 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast, valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be mostly fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times, with the occasional brief isolated showers. Today's maximum temperature 31.0 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. Tides are currently falling and will be low at 8 a.m., high at 3 p.m. Sunset today 6:28, sunrise tomorrow 5:43. Again, the weather is expected to be mostly fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times with the occasional brief isolated showers. A small craft advisory is in effect. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thanks, Johnson. Have a wonderful day.
You're welcome.
Okay, great. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Hey, friends. We're having a bit of a bother with the cameras there, but it's being worked on as I SPEAK. That's all? That's all? It is being worked on as I SPEAK. I'm not going to do like the... You know the joke they have about the police officer, right?
Which one?
They say many, many years ago, a police officer was carrying out some duties in the Boucherjou area.
Oh.
And when he got to spelling the name of the village, and he realized he couldn't make it with the Boucherjou thing, he took the guy and brought him to Happy Hill.
Yeah.
And he put the charge in Happy Hill. Is that true?
So, I don't know, they say that.
They say that.
There was this one again where they say two guys traveling down the road, they saw a bougainvillea tree. So one said, that bougainvillea looking nice. The other one said, no, but that's a rose tree. And they had a back and forth. So the one that say rose, he says, spell bougainvillea. The bougainvillea man said, let me forward that it's a rose tree, man. So he give up the argument right there.
Right there. Spell bougainvillea.
He said, nah, man, let me forward it's a rose tree.
Woo! Woo! Oh me, oh my. What a world. Anyway.
What's up? Who was there?
The Eggman.
Boy.
The Eggman. Mommy.
Yeah.
Look at the Eggman. Oh boy, yeah. So, big meeting tonight, bro?
Yeah, you go have a big meeting in River Sally.
You guys did the mobilizing?
Yeah, and some will be done today too.
Okay.
It comes across as a kind of joint meeting to pick up persons from the West.
Will be there?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Victor would be one of the speakers.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the PM would be in attendance at some stage.
No, the PM will not be there.
He would not be there? Okay.
The political leader will be there, I know.
Why you say the PM wouldn't be there?
Because the PM is not supposed to attend a political meeting.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I could be wrong.
Well,
that just came true.
Interesting. That is interesting.
That just came true just like that, yeah? What do you think?
Well, he was the office of Prime Minister, the political leader of NNP.
Yeah. But is it the Prime Minister attending or the political leader?
Well,
attending?
the political leader is attending, but he also wears the hat of Prime Minister.
Does he wear that hat then?
Nah. It's interesting. Maybe yes.
No, that's an interesting one, you know that, Carl?
Yeah.
Does he wear the hat of the prime minister when he is addressing a political function?
Oh, that's that's something I didn't. Yeah. Maybe somebody might call and give us some clarity.
Well, like the engineer can fix it. Oh no. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Master Carl.
Yeah, what you say now?
Yeah, quiet. I listened to Ali last night, boy. Ali hit the floor last night, right? Hit the floor last night.
Is that Ali Dowden?
Ali Dowden, yeah. Okay, what you were saying is that he see Deacon as a dictator, you know?
What?
Yeah, the man see Deacon as a dictator.
Interesting.
Yeah, the man said that Deacon don't want no deputy. He tried to come talk to the Deacon concerning the leadership thing. Yeah, Deacon thing him because when Deacon never pull him in, you know. You just drop out all the men. He said the men just drop him out like that. But he said he just talk to Marvin. He tried to persuade. He tried to talk to persuade concerning the same thing about persuade and giving up persuade thing like about the party and the party and party and party. But otherwise, yeah, he blessed out and the guy last night. He said people don't vote for this guy. He said he will never vote for this guy. He said he never vote for him. Yeah. The way he described Deacon can make it in greater mastercard. The way he described the man, he like Deacon is a very selfish person. Very, very, very selfish. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't hear him. You keep on hear him by yourself. I mean, you have a better idea what you see and everything. Yeah, so I mean, but probably I call him call and give the full detail how it happened. Yeah, man, so you all stay safe. Are they listening?
All right, take care. One love.
Yeah, man.
Good. I am. There are two alleys, eh? No, there are three alleys. No, there are four alleys. There's Ali Gill. He's also that. There's the alleyway, like over there. There's an alleyway to the back. And then there's Ali Dowden. And then there's Ali Cat. You know who is Ali Cat?
No.
But ask me if you want to know. Don't think I'll just volunteer information. Ali Cat stole the phone.
You could do like Poopa Jerry. You should
Ali Cat stole the phone.
You could just give an explanation.
And Ali Cat doing some balling all kind of thing about money. Tell Ali Cat to bring back Kenny Lal sing money.
Well, he might speaking out money because he know of money, so he's the best person to speak of.
Next thing Kenny Lalson come here and ask me what money you're talking about. Oh, you're in trouble, take me with.
Just follow the money.
Follow the money. Tell Ali Cat, bring back Kenny Lalson money. Remember I said it, there are four alleys that I know about. Ali Dowden, Ali Gill, Ali Way, to pass to go from one street to another, and Ali Cat.
Yeah.
Ali Cat, bring back Kenny Lalson money. Alright. Ali Cat, you bring back the phone already because camera pick you up. You bring back the phone. Ali Cat, behave. You cause people to sing their soul, Ali Cat. Okay? Making joke. No, I don't making joke. Ali Cat must learn, man.
Yeah, the water, what I say, so? The water.
Yeah, the water, what I say.
But I think time now is for the water, man.
I see all you trying to change north to south. Go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah, they try to. You cannot change the cardinal points.
Nope.
North is north and south is south.
Yeah.
North is north and south is south. Do not attempt to change the cardinal point. Good morning, Grenada Waterwise. That's next.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6
consumers, of course, due to the dry season. Many persons would appreciate that we are approaching the hurricane season, which officially starts from the 1st of June. However, we are in the month of May, and if we look at information that we collate daily from our various water systems, from February to now, most of those water systems are water stressed. Let's take, for example, the Les Avocats water system. During the month of May in particular, from the 1st of May to the 26th of May, there was no time at all during that period that the dam overflowed the spill wall at 8 feet. So once there is 8 feet, the water overflows. We've had cases where the dam went as low as 3 feet. Obviously, when you have 3 feet of water, there is not adequate amount that we can distribute to the thousands of consumers that are served by the Les Avocats water system. The reality is that we are not having significant rainfall. If I look at the amount of rainfall that was gathered from the Les Avocats water system, is 56.7 millimeters. That's an average of 2.2 millimeter of rainfall for that particular time period from the 1st to the 26th of May. During that period, we had 9 times we just had a trace. So it speaks a story for itself, the challenges at Les Avocats. And Les Avocats is our most stressed water system at present. So that is why we have consumers in Mongeloo and Marion, Richmond Hill, Windsor Forest, Pedmota, and those communities crying out because there is less rainfall coming in at that particular water system that is adequate enough to distribute to the thousands of consumers that this particular system serves.
We will continue our conversation with Ms. Lewis on our next program. Of course, water storage and effective management are increasingly imperative at this time, and we again implore consumers to ensure they can store at least 35 gallons of water per person per day for a period of no less than 3 days. That's all the time we have with you this morning. On behalf of the entire team at Nawasa, I am Wendy Chateau, thanking you for listening and wishing you a fantastic day.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support's companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Spice Boys are playing CONCACAF top-tier football, and we want you to be in on the action. Don't miss it. Book your spots now at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium for Tuesday, June 7th to see the Spice Boys take on El Salvador in the CONCACAF Nations League. Tickets are $30 adults and $10 for children. Available at the GFA building, Queen's Park, St. George's. You can also purchase the latest Spice Boys replica t-shirts at the GFA for only $100 to support the Spice Boys. The Spice Boys versus El Salvador, Tuesday, June 7th. 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come, let's support the Spice Boys.
The Rotary Clubs in Grenada introduce the Good Neighbor Initiative, a program designed to assist individuals and families who require short-term assistance with electricity bill payment and the cost associated with rewiring of homes due to fires and natural disasters. If you or someone you know is in need of help, please visit our website at www.goodneighborinitiative.org. The Good Neighbor Initiative, helping individuals and families with short-term electricity bill payments and electrical wiring. One neighbor at a time.
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We are the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others, because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere, which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Wabande at 456-0550, 458-9745, or 442-9307. Central Point.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say.
In case y'all wondering, we just got upset with each other. Who? Carla myself. We just got upset with each other. So, we will not necessarily be in cohesion this morning. Oscar. You know who's Oscar?
Nah.
Oscar the Grouch.
Eh?
You know who's Oscar the Grouch?
You're on Sesame Street.
Yeah. There's an Oscar the Grouch. You need any bumping all over the place. Oscar, if they go to read your scriptures, if they go to read your scriptures, and they bumping your mouth, bumping your gum. Yeah, Oscar. It's only because I have a little bit of respect for your father, you know. I have a little bit of respect for your father, so I ain't diving And your mother, I respect her too, so I ain't dive into you, Oscar.
But already let it run like lava last on the road.
Yeah. Oscar the Grouch.
And at this point in the setup for elections and the
don't call the name Alley Cat.
No.
Right.
At this point, we ought not to let these people of no moment distract us from giving the people the true picture and information about the character of the cabal and about the plans and program the new National Party has to take Grenada forward. That is our mission here. So this fly-by-night far-fetched like Oscar and them ought not to be made popular on this medium, Andre. So
that is part of what we vex for friends.
Yeah.
You vex, I vex. Oscar the Grouch.
This thing I'm not adding nothing to the stability of the country. Neither the social stability. Because when the political leader, present political leader of the NDC cabal says he go remove VAT for 1 year in the first instance and see how he go, where the revenue will come from to pay people. We're not talking even about the plans and programs you say you have about building house and things. Just if you remove VAT, how you go pay the people on fortnight? That is the issue you have to understand. So when they speak and the elaborate plans and pronouncement they're making, how long on one hand they say in Grenada is in a particular state, and then they're saying, okay, vote me, and all of a sudden I will build 500 houses per parish and all kind of thing.
Good morning.
Well, what's up, Andre Donald? Good morning. Good morning, Carl Keaton. Mr. Andre Donald, that will kind of be ticklish here, but don't cut me off. Let me try to bring across something there. I've been listening to our program a little while ago, and some pastor offered the Prime Minister and Mr. Deacon some 2 Bibles. They better make me laugh, you know. The same people who enslaved us for 400 years is the same people who present the Bible.
Watch now, do me a favor.
Yeah.
You see where you hear the pastor offer them the Bible? The same station you hear the pastor offer them the Bible. Go there and talk about that.
Okay, understand. Let's leave that alone.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate that. Okay, let me deal with something else.
Right.
This weekend, few days ago, some NNP people passed by me. Kate Lewis wasn't there, you know, and they came and had a nice little conversation.
You don't know respect. She's married. Mrs. Kate Lewis Peters.
I'm sorry. I apologize to you.
Have some respect.
Oh,
so damn rude.
She married? I didn't know.
Yeah, she married.
I'm not no. Mrs. Kate Lewis could do me that. That is not nice. Anyway, they came in and we had a nice little conversation. They asked me if I register already. I told them I registered already, but that was just, you know, theory. And Miss
so you lie for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't
continue with your lying self. Continue.
So anyway, Miss the other woman that passed up in run up on the same area here, she passed about a week ago, Miss Tessa and some other people, you know. I told them the same thing. I told them that I registered already. I just give them that as, you know, just theory. But what I'm saying, the reason why I don't vote, that man be ticklish to you, Andre Donald, you and the listeners. When I look at it, you know, you're putting people in office, right? And the people still go behind the scenes and make a kind of lies to govern you. I find that's a problem. Like, I have a problem with tax. When I look at it, I work so hard to buy my land. They tell me I have to pay land tax. I work so hard to build my house. They tell me I have to pay property tax.
Alright, you know I'm getting tired of you now, eh?
Let me continue.
No, I'm getting tired of you.
Why you say so?
I tell you I get tired of you.
Please.
No, you don't please me. I get tired of you now.
Why you say that?
I get tired of you.
Mr. Andre, me and your good boy.
Yeah, we real good. That is why I could tell you I get tired of you. You're singing the same song again.
No,
hold on, listen to me. I'm tired listening stupidness from you. One day you must come with a song that have real worth and thing, man. This kind of stupidness.
Andre, please, let me get my point across though.
No.
Andre, What I'm
Listen
saying
to, well, you know you're getting cut off, so you better hush and listen to me.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Right. I tell you, I'm tired of your same song again.
As what?
Let me tell you something.
I'm listening to you.
You have taken the decision that you are not voting.
Yeah.
You have said that you have never voted.
Okay.
So to hold discussion on taxes and so you don't have that clout. So don't call me and talk that again. Right. So let me laugh too and hang up. Yeah. What?
Let's go.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying then. So when you listen to the utterances of the opposition party, it don't giving you much of a reality about what he said. Because you claiming that the country is in such a dire situation. But one of the areas where the country could depend on to manage the affairs, which is VAT collection, you say we're taking out VAT. So where you getting the requisite finance to pay pension within 3 months? You say within 100 days. You're making all e-money permanent. You have the small matter of running the country, salaries and other things, recurrent expenditure. You have what you call infrastructure development and so on. And when you listen the utterance of the leader of the cabal, the Congress, it gives you more questions. Because one of your revenue stream, you decide to cut it out, is like you walking down the road and you cut out one leg and don't have a walking stick out and you expect to run a marathon, which is not giving any solace or giving people any comfort in electing you. And then in recent times you start speaking of, you're giving people the impression that election in Grenada doesn't be free and fair, because you're contacting a team of lawyers to look into this, and a team of lawyers to look into that. The impression, so when you give that impression about a country, you turn around now and tell people give you that same country to operate to. It don't make any sense, Andre. It don't make much sense. Like I say, I'm not against the gentleman for putting himself forward. However, when you speak of those, and it's something like reactionary. Every time the NNP speak on something, you just come and you speak on the same thing and you try to, in your mind, outdo. The Prime Minister say, okay, we're going to do this housing thing in the next term for every parish. Then you run come and say, 500 houses for every parish. The things are too unrealistic. And fundamentally, what you say in the revenue stream, and we know how the revenue stream operates here, Andre. And if your revenue stream is not one that guarantees that you collect revenue, we can like hit and miss. So to me, that is the crux of the matter. You know? And then you talk about persons and love for people. And you're seeing how NNP has been here too long. But your plans and program, you're speaking to the Grenadian people, how long would it take to materialize? And then you're saying how, well, okay, we don't know, give you a chance. We know what we have, we can afford to give chance in a time like this. And let me put the perspective on this thing. We're living in a global village, 100, mm-hmm. Inextricably, what happens outside happens to us.
Correct.
And we know the focus or the outlook economically for the globe, mm-hmm. the global economy, the world economy, we live in a global village, is not one that is pretty. The case in point, the war is taking its toll on the global economy. It would have an effect negatively.
Economy and food supply.
And then you have some people who you come in and tell me The only reason you're telling me to vote for them is give them a chance. I don't know. Like you say, oh, give them a chance. Next thing they could do it good. But how? What comfort you giving me in context of the global economy? In context what we're facing? And then we have this humongous task of pension in front of us. Added to the fact that things could get bad worldwide. Food and other things. So how are you telling me to give the country to some people who knows nothing about managing the affairs of a country? I mean, even if you believe some of the plans they speaking might be viable to you, that's a matter entirely for you. But when you look at the thing in its proper context, Andre, taking that chance at this particular time don't make any sense. Because, okay, and in all fairness to the cabal, I wouldn't go back to 47-19 and those times. Just in the pandemic, what was your role to help this country in the pandemic? Just in the pandemic. You love people, you love Grenada. As you say, Keith Mitchell, though, doing Grenada right. But were you on board? Were you giving some advice during the pandemic? And the strange thing about the pandemic, the NNP under the leadership of Dr. Mitchell was able to keep Grenada afloat. And then you come and you're drawing parallels with other countries. But draw the parallel that during the same pandemic, these people and them had to cut back. You understand? Cut back. Public workers still receive 4% increase during the pandemic. So when I heard the teachers union boss, with all fairness to him, he has the right, join politics and run for a seat. But you want to represent all teachers. All teachers is not singing on the same hymn sheet. So when you're making this bold pronouncement in the public, we voting them out. That for you, speak for you. Don't say we voting them out, say I voting them out. And you're making this kind of pronouncement when you know that only when the new national parties are wrong, public servants get increases. So any public servant who looking futuristic don't have a choice but to vote for NNP because they know the bread butter. But you come with these grandeur plans and then you're speaking okay about pension and taking loan to pay pension. But what's about it? My thing is, Andre, serious. You say you go deal with pension because it's something facing us, and you say you have a way of doing it, you will take loan. So you go put the country in more stress. You take loan. To service the loan, the medium by revenue collection is VAT, you're taking out VAT. So you say you're taking out VAT for a year. So the same loan you're taking to pay the public servants' pension, how are you servicing that loan? I mean, I don't have to go in big school or Harvard or UTT or UE to realize that don't make any sense. Because you're taking in less revenue, paying more, but you have to service the debt and still pay the pension continuously, because pension is not a one-off. And in truth and fact, you have to find 120 million every year, which boils down to 10 million more on right what we're paying now, but you're taking out VAT for a year to see. So is there anything to put people to their knees? According to the song Papa Jerry says that he's spraying grammar zone and thing on the ground. Because I don't see how that adding up. You want to take a loan to pay. You say, oh, the financial institution, we go take a loan to pay. But the same time, the revenue stream you're getting to help you, you say we go take all that for you in the first instance. So where you finding these finances? So when you see certain advertisement where somebody want to buy over here, you could relate to that, because if you have no way of raising revenues and the one that is showing off, you're taking it out. Maybe somebody is the bagman and you're singing to them. And that is the crux of the matter as we go through the election process, Andre. Is who is better and who is capable of running this country at this time.
You were speaking earlier, a little bit earlier, about the teachers' situation.
Yeah.
and you hypothetically wondered, hey, are you speaking for the teachers or are you speaking for yourself? And somebody just sent a message and said, that man's a politician. And teachers are very upset. They can't stand the fact that he's politicizing the union. Would you agree with that?
100%. Because when you did you call a teacher something, and we voting them out. Speak for yourself. Because the teachers know you vote who you want to vote in. When they was in power, they don't get in pay. So teachers go sit down there and everything. You see, and that is the whole thing about them, you know. And them don't speak out respect and decency and so on. And he still is a public servant. But his utterances, being a public servant, and you hear nobody talking about it. You hear the media and them talking about it. They begin it up. A public servant, and the public service rules have certain conditions. And if you can be disciplined now to the public servant rules, what if they give you power? What you go do? If now you flaunting it and you don't care, when you get power, because what you're saying, we voting them out, so that means we know who you supporting to vote in. So when you have that power, even the teachers then can stop you then. And that is about representing people, and that is the difference between these people and the NNP. And persons ought to recognize now what is at play is a set of noise and hype about Grenada. And what amazes me most, Andre, these people only know of Grenada and what is going through when we have an election cycle. When they lose on the 23rd, I know you wouldn't hear from them again until the cycle comes on. They would not tell the membership what we have trying times. The world outlook is so. Put your house in order. You understand? We hear and have seen how much students going to school with machetes, cutlasses, and so on. You hear the union man talking anything about that? But he's saying how the government have money for them. But any money, and surprisingly, he collect pay for the month already, you know. This month of May, what the government have for him, he say, the question I want to ask him, did he apply to the Governor General for pension? Has he made 27 and something else? And he ready to go? So he need the pension to go? The government could only owe you when you duly qualify and you go through the process and you so believe in law and order because you're bigging up the court ruling. But what the court ruled on, he has certain stipulations as how you get to pension.
We got a caller. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That man had the two Bible for the two prime minister. Tell him my prime minister don't want the Bible what he have.
To tell the man that you have to go to the station and the man listening.
Yes, but the man
I'll tell you, I don't carry people baggage.
No, we don't carry nobody baggage.
That's what you want me to do. No, let's do so and speak about fresh things here.
I take back his statement.
Right.
Yeah. Mr. Keaton?
Hey.
I beg you, please. You see the work you're doing there?
Yeah.
Continue doing the work, man. Let me tell you something. You see them thing and them they want to blind we eyes with. Tell them we have shit in we eye. They can't show no doubt inside it. Thank you.
Thank you. The gentleman attends church almost every Sunday morning and on other occasions. The gentleman was brought up within the Catholic faith. You telling me no, you have to come and offer him Bible? What kind of disrespect is that? So you're telling me you don't own a Bible?
What I want to say.
This kind of dotishness and thing always want to get on with and just get down, want to do these things for fame and get out. Watch. This.
What they do, Andre, these people try to come across as being neutrals, but we know them not neutrals.
Yeah.
So they come with these shenanigans.
Not to give Bible.
And trying to do things.
When you formally the Bible?
But when the nation needs them, you never hear of them. When they have to say, thus saith the Lord, you doesn't hear them. Because they are, and I was saying, all the school children, those fights with the police the last time,
where it was?
Every week they get in cutlass and you don't bring in no Bible.
You bring a Bible in the school.
You don't go in and talk to them.
But you want to bring Bible for them now?
And you see, they want to use the Bible now as it was in the days of slavery, you know. Use the Bible for the proper reason. Because there's a lot of things happening here in this country where you people, and notice Andre Donald, they only believe they could make a contribution by being in government. You notice that about them?
Yeah.
All the plans and things are put me in government for me to do it. So it cannot be done in lieu of government. If you love the country so much as you say, why you only waiting to be in governance to do things for the people? And then when we speak, they have all things to say about the present Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Mitchell. And anytime you speak of them, person saying, why you speaking of them, give them a chance. Andre Donald, listen to me. The leader of the National Democratic Congress presently, track record is one of working against the people of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit-Martinique. Is about taking bread from the people. And you could ask some of the workers of SGU, when everybody was crying about the high exorbitant cost of electricity, and this present administration approached WRB and say, okay, let me see something, let me work all the thing. He was the one taking the matters to court and dragging it. And that is facts. No makeup. Where, just as how they say everybody have a right and a constitutional right, those workers who used to work in SGU had a right and a constitutional right here, not to take the vaccine here. He didn't encourage them to take it, but he taking legal stands to prevent them from going to work. And now you come saying how you go build 500 house, you go make everybody permanent, you go pay pension in 3 months, you go remove VAT and see how he go and so on. And you realize he forget about the marijuana thing now. The guy jump, they talk about decriminalize, he jump up and say legalize, and then he drop it like a hot potato. And that is the crux of the thing. And they don't intend to be here for the people. My reason for saying that, they keep blaming Keith Mitchell for being here long. So they don't intend to be here long, Dre. It's like they intend to come and eat our food. And if you see the composition of the team, it's men who never walk and thing, or who do walk in. So they come in to fool the pocket. And they suck out Keith Mitchell they long. Like they operative for them. So they don't intend to be here long for the people. They intend to come and take something and go. People have to understand when people speaking. The mere fact that you're saying Keith Mitchell they had 30-something years and he did too long. That means they don't ready to stay all that time with the people, you know, Andre. You understand? So listen to the language when they speak. I mean, as a man who cannot string 2 sentences together, but I could listen to the language when people speak. The mere fact that they're beating up on Dr. Keith Mitchell for being here too long for the people. They don't intend to be here for the people.
No.
They just come to see what they will get and move.
For themselves and move. I'll bring another set. Take and move and bring another set. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andrew Donald, and good morning to Mr. Day.
Morning, Theresa.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah. I've been listening to you all for a little while, and good morning to Grenada, Carriacou, Petit-Martinique, all the people at home and abroad that listen to this radio station. Yeah. Well, I heard the Mr. was speaking there, and he's talking about what the opposition leader in the NDC saying what he go do, he go borrow money. Well, maybe he might have somebody in Europe or in America, in some of them big countries that have a lot of oil, to give him that, lend him that money to build them houses. So I don't know. That's what I thinking about. Yeah. If he say he go borrow money, he maybe has some rich billionaire giving him the promising for giving that money to build them houses, but I ain't seen that for happening in Grenada. And so again, Mr. Donald and Mr. Messi, you have some very ungrateful people in this country. No apology for that. Because I on the ground for years. And there is some people, if they cannot get what they ask for, they turn in the morning like when you put cow milk in a pot and you didn't wash the pot clean, it turn. That is how some of us is in Grenada. But I want to say this morning, and a strong message to some of the people out there that are giving me a hard time as a true NNPI. And I'm not regret. I don't regret Peter David sent a bus one day to pick me up. You know? And I was shocked when I went where they bring me and I see it going on in the industry. I was shocked. But I feel happy and proud, you know? Because I can meet the readers God have eyes to see what the NNP government do in this little country of ours. I have eyes. I have ears to listen to people in authority, big people, business people, speak about when they could not have make a little money in the business place, you know, and now they could make our money. For instance, I remember on the NDC, I was an NDC supporter, a big NDC supporter, and in them time they had the terminal, I still there, and I could not have paid my rent, and I had to call my friend who live in England, America, and Canada to help me, and I say, "Shame," because I am a big supporter. Nobody come to my aid. Only my friends abroad and Peter David. Yeah. After NDC lost that election, I was so bright like some of you. I ain't no bachelor degree. I can't read, I can't write. I can't be a permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance, nor in the bank. If you put me there, I don't know when people come to me to tell them nothing. Right? But I remember after NDC lost the election and NDC came back in office, I could have paid my rent 2 months after, and I had a meeting. We had a meeting in the high school in Tantine. A meeting there with the Prime Minister and other people, and I could have stand up and testified. Well, look, I'm paying my rent now, because you know why? Something good was happening at the time. I started to make money. I started to make money, so I could have paid my rent. I didn't have to call no friends to tell them how you help me, they go throw me out. So nobody that have all the bachelor degree and the this and the that could tie up this old head of mine. So I'm warning the people out there that have all things to say and they promising you all this and they promising you all that. Or you don't ball, you know. Don't ball when you hear you. That's why you ask for your gate. Do not ball. Yeah? And you have some greedy supporters. We must share the pie. Give everybody a little piece of the pie. Yeah? Give everybody a slice of the bread.
A slice of the cake.
And all you know who I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about somebody, the members that say they love Dr. Keith Mitchell. When all you do wrong things as members in the NNP government, are you going to blame the blaming poor Keith? I'm sorry for that man, you know, from my heart. Because everything is Keith. Everything that people, all you do wrong, and all you blame, you see that getting the blame, and all you love the PM. No, that is not right. Share the pie, give everybody a little slice. Right? No election around the corner, everybody want. I eat in a little, on a little see tomorrow. Have a blessed day, Grenada.
You too,
and
my
I don't
love.
care who buy, I don't care who don't buy from me. Because I still go live, because I know the God I serve. Good morning, Mr. Prime Minister. Have a good day.
Okay then, great.
Bye-bye, Andre.
Bye-bye, darling. 15 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're going to take a commercial break, friends, and we will be back. This is your friendly station in the morning time.
Clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric
Hold on.
softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George, shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Grenada, get ready for one powerful night of worship, song, and praise as Coral Lee Holdings presents Sinach. Sinach live in worship at the Grenada National Stadium. Sunday, June 5th, starting time 5 p.m. along with special guest artists from South Africa, Benny Mwepu, and worshipper Brandon Finch from New York. Dress code all white. Early bird specials $60. VIP early bird ticket specials $250. Special fares for churches are available. Children half price at the door. All churches and denominations are invited. Let us all come together for a night of prayer and worship unto God as we thank God for his mercies towards us and our nation. For more information, contact 419-3645. Sunday, June 5th. Grenada National Stadium, Sinach, Benny Mwepu, and Brandon Finch.
Central Point, yes, Central Point it is. We are the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Wabande at 456-0550, 458-9745 or 442-9307. Central Point.
The Spice Boys are playing CONCACAF top-tier football, and we want you to be in on the action. Don't miss it. Book your spots now at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium for Tuesday, June 7th to see the Spice Boys take on El Salvador in the CONCACAF Nations League. Tickets are $30 adults and $10 for children. Available at the GFA building, Queen's Park, St. George's. You can also purchase the latest Spice Boys replica t-shirts at the GFA for only $100 to support the Spice Boys. The Spice Boys versus El Salvador, Tuesday, June 7th. 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come, let's support the Spice Boys.
share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do.
There is no telling what they'll do, the birds of prey, when they want to swoop down on you. Good morning again, friends. Throughout Grenada, throughout the Caribbean, throughout the diaspora, 107.9. Good morning inside of Brooklyn. Theresa St. John, top of the morning to you, and thanks for linking us on the YouTube channel. Also, we ask of you, if you're there and you viewing us on the YouTube channel, all we ask of you is that you share that link. Good morning once again, Carl Caton.
Morning once again, Andre, the Dan Donald. So I was speaking a bit on the same housing thing. So on one hand, one person come and promise 500 houses per parish. On the other hand, you have NNP tell they'll continue the housing programs. And that is reality. The housing programs, the bathroom assistance, the programs for the Imanis and trainees and contract workers with GDB, the Chinese housing program, which is realistic and it's something we see in Andre. It's something we see in, something that is tangible, something that you could go and look at. Albeit the Congress is saying nothing has been done, but you could go all over the country and see the Chinese housing. You could go all over the country. So to promise 500 houses with veranda and backyard, does everybody in the state want a house with veranda and backyard? So even in the utterance of 500 houses, they still speaking to the ordinary man, Andre. They're speaking to a particular class. And look at the same thing, now in the election season. Somebody from the Congress would walk from the house into the vehicle and head for the rally, them alone. So you go see a lot of vehicles and not plenty people. NNP, 15 bus full. So is where the message is resonating. And when your message has not resonated with the populace, you start calling them by names. You say, no, they're stupid. They don't have sense. And then every time I elect, so you spend 4 years thereabouts calling them names. And every time the bell ring, you care for the same set of people you're calling all these kind of names. And they cannot have an opinion. They cannot go on social media and say nothing. You beat them up like you is Bruce Lee. Mm-hmm. And then when election time comes, you walk in the place. And so they have to ask who goes there if it's Eggman.
Eggman. Who goes there?
Eggman.
I hear you.
Let's go.
I hear you.
Morning, Ann Logie. Sir, how are you doing? I hope everything is okay with you. Stamp up. You need to call me, man. Morning, Ann Bernard. I hope you're listening and taking in the information. Nedra Robert, I know you're listening. Hey, Lena B. I see now.
Lena,
they out in New York. She just take it in.
Lena inside of New York City.
And we had to talk.
Who's that? You and Lena?
Yeah.
What you gain?
Now to call her back yesterday, but I went and sleep, man. So we had some.
What you gain? Good morning.
Andre, good morning, Good
morning, sir.
Yeah, at the new constructed road, close to the parliamentary office, the election parliamentary office will be officially opening this afternoon.
Which road is that?
They were close to the electoral office in Half Hill.
Oh, in Half Hill.
They're taking from all the main road into Shenda.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They officially opening this afternoon from 5 o'clock. So we are asking the residents to come out to go into that meeting this evening. And Brother Andrea, last night I was listening to the program with Michi and Ali Dodd. It was a wonderful interview with Ali Dodd. where he spoke about the leader of the NDC. Like a man, like he had to say what he said goes. I don't know what oppose him. And then when you have people accusing people of that, that is exactly what they're doing. Right? Okay, he said he just asked a question concerning what the trend is going on. And he said the man tried to show him a face, another pleasing face. And no, but sometimes I question something that you see someone doing. The person would then try to distance himself from you. Even if you're not getting with the hotels in St. David, he said if NEC was getting office, that hotel, they will put that on, they stop it. Right? So I call upon the people of St. David. But you know already, you know the track record of NDC. A lot of programs that is started on NMP, they want to stop it. They want to stop. Because when you look at the record of NDC in 2008 with the CCC workers, I remember there was a guy from St. David. That man said he couldn't have faced it from Malaysia. He had to go on the beach and cry. Cry, man. That guy, you know, he took mortgage to Thingy House. And what happened to me, like he and family separate, he couldn't have faced his children. Because I remember someone go to the Prime Minister and say, Mr. Prime Minister, please don't send home CCC. The only reason why they sent home CCC because it was under NDC that took and under NMP that NCC came in and was doing a wonderful job building roads. So that's one reason why they sent back CCC. But they're not looking at the damage that could be done to the workers in separating them, mashing up the home, and the home taking back. And today no one come asking the same people, who you say you care about, and forgetting what you did to them. But I'll even mention again, usually when you have made it, you have the opposition party, will go in the meeting. After the meeting rally, they go to the different place where the workers associate and they speak to them, at 2-minute speech. But see, what happened with that leader? Mid-day rally, he ended up in Barbados to speak on the behalf of the DLP. We got 15 love in the election just recently. Right? So you see, he know all this again, he ran away from the workers because he knew how we treat the workers. He was not representing the workers, but he was representing companies. So he couldn't have faced the workers. He had nothing to say to the workers of Greater Caribbean Peace Party. But to that, now you ask them to support you. When you treat them, when you look over them, and you're defending the bills, and you was against workers. But to that, now you want them to put and support you. I always say, Brother Andre, you could forgive someone, but you will never forget what they did to you. So have a blessing.
Thank you. Have a good one. But you smiling. I don't like this kind of underneath kind of smiling, bro. What's up with you?
Let's go.
Oh man.
At this juncture here, Andre Donald, I want to speak to the NNP people here. Now, when the mantra of the New National Party is tried, tested, and delivered, and right now, the supporters of the NNP is being tried. They've been tested on social media and other platforms. NNP people, keep your head up. Don't let them demoralize you, because that they want. They're trying to bully you into submission. So let them know on the 23rd of June, you will have a time to really let them know how you really feel. So all for now, don't engage them in unnecessary battles. Because at the end of the day, after the 23rd of June, we, all people in Grenada, have to leave.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Just on what this gentleman just finished to speak about it, he wasn't able to exactly say some of the things that really caused the government at the time to send CCC back to. Because they was making it openly to the Grenadian public that Gary Bowen is a shareholder of the CCC company. And there was a consultant, one of the Antoine guys was a consultant for the CCC, which is a Grenadian. And he was aligned to the NNP. So they come with that hate and bitterness to make sure that that doesn't continue. So they come with that desperation to send them back. That was the whole idea behind it, you know. Not that CCC wasn't doing well, you know. They come with that hate and spite to get rid of over 600 workers for 2 men they accused, one for being a shareholder of the company, and one was a consultant that is aligned to the NNP. They did that. But that was total wickedness. And as he said, people will forgive, but they wouldn't forget. They will never forget. And next thing I want to touch on quickly. Why should one so upset and being in real problem when a minister should speak projects or achievement in the constituency and making statements like they shouldn't be speaking about that because the money don't come out in their pockets and not theirs. And that is the same people who speak about transparency and accountability. If the minister have any amount of project and was successful and able to achieve and bring come to the it's the right of the minister to speak about it. Let the people know exactly what are the projects, where are the projects, and the cost of the project. The money doesn't come from our pocket, it's taxpayers' money, so she has a right to give them account for the things that have happened in the constituency of matter of fact of any other minister. So people shouldn't be upset when ministers speaking of achievements within the constituency. The money is taxpayers' money and have a right to speak about it. Let the people know exactly what is taking place. And the next one where they're having a problem with projects going on about this time. Projects shouldn't be happening because it is election. For example, the Grenville project that is doing the sidewalk. It is of great importance that this sidewalk be done. It's not about election or not. This thing has to be done. People being getting themselves damaged. There is not enough room to move. It is of importance that this thing done. So I don't see election or not. It doesn't matter. This thing is not for Gregor Boring or Chip Mitchell or anything. This is for the whole of Trinidad Caribbean. I mean, the entire nation that is Grenville. So I don't know why people are so upset and making it sound so political when something has been done of that nature, which is to the benefit of the people of this country. Have a good morning, man.
You too.
Just what the caller said is instructive here, Andre. On one side of the more the utterances NNP has done nothing. But you recognize anytime a minister say what they're doing, they say it's government money, you have to do it. So that means something. How you could say nothing is being done when a minister come here and say what the achievement is, you're saying, oh, you shouldn't talk about it. Because they don't want people to know. But the ordinary man on the ground knows. So you might be playing to the audience of the diaspora who don't know. So you could tell them nothing happened here. But persons here could feel and see things are happening here. So it's just, I mean, you have to sell yourself because the election is here. And I have no qualms with that. But do something that makes sense and is meaningful, Andre. Because you will be found out. There was this spin bowler in Sri Lanka. He came on the scene and he reaping havoc. After men go and analyze him, he became ordinary. They say don't play him like a spinner, play him like a medium pacer. And then this guy wasn't effective anymore. So same thing. The Congress, the cabal will be found out. Because these promises I can't make it. Because he had too much holes. You understand what I'm saying? And that is the crux of the matter between the thing. But I was speaking to the NNP people. You have before you persons who go try to make you vex, lose you, calm, say all kind of things, say all kind of names. But all you have to say to them, come the 23rd of June, numbers wouldn't lie. They could take out PTA from the air and say this crowd bigger than this crowd. That. Tell them come the 23rd of June, numbers wouldn't lie. And NNP faithfuls, I'm counting on you. We need everyone to go out and vote. Don't get complacent and say, oh, well, we win already. We don't win yet until you vote. And my admonition to you, NNP, is to get up very, very early and do it for the nation of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique. Do it for your children.
NNP supporters and whatever should remember, Carl, when they woke up, and what was the date again, Carl? In 2008?
July 9th.
When they woke up and they realized indeed that they had lost That is what they have to remember, you know. Remember that. Know the feeling. Realize that what you did by not going out to vote, what you did was sacrifice your nation. That's what you did. What you did was to bring pain and suffering to the majority of the people in Grenada by your negligence. What you did was allow a group of persons to govern your beautiful country for how long, Carl?
4 years, 7 months, and 19 days.
19 days. And that was 4 years, 7 months, and 19 days of PAIN for the Grenadian populace. As a matter of fact, even members, and I'm talking about party members of the Congress at that particular time, said it was better to have the NNP in office than to have to go through the turmoil that they were going through under the very party they elected into government.
The business community could attest to that.
The business community. Ask Kenny Lansing, you don't have to ask me. Vehicles basically were only making necessary trips.
The financial institution didn't want to part with their funds because they realized they don't sure they'll get it back. Because pay used to be late in the next month.
And they have the guts, Carl, to put forward the notion that pay was only late 1 month.
When?
One of them put forward that notion at a meeting. One of those satellite meetings, I think, that they're having.
No, man, these guys still want to tomfool the Grenadian people.
They put forward the notion
but
that
men, they walk in here, they know.
Was only late. I don't remember which one of them put it forward. So that pay was only late for 1 month.
Oh, my God.
That is where they've gone to. The lies and the deceit continue. It is up to the Grenadian people to realize and understand what if they do not elect the new National Party back into office, what they stand to lose. Good morning.
Morning, Andrew. Mr. Falke, good morning. How are you doing?
Antalogi, what's up?
I'm good. I'm all right.
Okay, tell me, dear, how you doing?
Not bad. I just want to hear Mr. Caton saying, yes, we honor NNP. But, Mr. Caton, when people, what is NNP, coming to NNP and disrespecting them to the fullest, and they know that they die hand, NNP. How you want the people to feel, person to feel, the people is hurting, I am hurting. I don't have to tell you this much. And first time I hurt like that, because you see, the treatment is not money, but it's a little love and a little encouragement. And who to do it, instead of that they fighting you to kick you down. I am not feeling happy, and I say it to all of Grenada carry from the department. I am not feeling happy. The way I was treated, and very insult, all kind of dirty insults, things that I cannot say over the radio, and tell me you want to tell me, election man, you want Antalogi to go in that police station and say because of party and country, I'll vote. But when I vote in man, I prepare man table. That will hurt me. Something has to be done. Right now I am hurt. Right now nobody don't know where I did. My head scatter like an old straw. I don't know. Nobody don't know where I did. I am upset. Very, very upset. And I don't see who could come. The only support who come is God and myself. Because I'm very, very, very upset, and I am so shaking me. Because I never, in my 32 years experience in NNP, I never have that experience of disrespect. Thank you. Have a good night.
Before you run off, before you run off. Teeth and tongue does meet. And when teeth and tongue meet, tongue does end up in problems. Brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, mothers and children, fathers and children, they at times have serious problems.
That is different, Andrew.
Hold on. It is important that you recognize your value. That's the first thing you have to do. Recognize your value. And you also have to remember something, that when you got involved with the new National Party, you did not get involved because you wanted to full Ann Logie's pocket. You wanted to ensure that the people in your community had a better life. And for all the years that you stuck and continue to stick with the new National Party, you have been looking for a better life for the citizens in your community. When Lennox Jerome, when you decided to throw your full support behind Lennox Jerome, you knew that you were not making a mistake. And for all these years, you have not made a mistake. There are those who would have wronged you, but this is no reason for you to burn a church to roast a corn. You have, as you said, the only person or the only being is God to do so and cause you to settle. And I understand that. But what you have to realize is that conversation, dialogue, heals a lot of things. And you need to continue having dialogue with your God, dialogue with your friends, dialogue with those who are involved in the politics, so that everybody will continue to do what you started to do, what you were doing when no one thought it was the best thing to do. What were you doing? You were building the new National Party. And there is no reason for you to stop building the new National Party now, Ann Logie.
And two things before you go, my good friend. You is one who believes in the Almighty. And the Almighty in the New Testament spoke of people like you who are considered mothers. And he charged you people with the responsibility of nurturing the young ones. So sometimes the young ones come around and inexperience and so on, they don't act right. People like you who experience both in life and in the politics need at some stage to get involved in their development, because you started a journey, and on that journey you brought a lot of people along with you. You train a lot of people, you coach a lot of people. And one thing I don't want you to lose in that whole thing in your deliberation, you have a nephew who loves you a lot and you love him. Don't forget him in any decision you make him go forward. And don't make a decision that would affect him in a way you will come back and say, girl, but I'm sorry I did do that. But anyways, I still have to come and have a discussion with you at some time. Yeah.
I just come from America.
I know.
And people, you will endlessly, but with heart and in sentiment. You know what it says to me in America? They say, Miss Logie, I always a respect for you. He say, we used to play this fool, going ahead with girls, but we never do what you do. Never. He say, you turn shantimel. He said, if you look at it, you turn around Chantimel. And he said, I have respect for you. I have to give you a token anytime I come in Grenada for good works. I went on the block and I talked with them. And when they hear what happening, they're surprised. They say, no, that is the only person. And they will call other people. They don't have to call people because I know Chantimel's people. I know them like a tea. And up to now, we friends. Up to now, they love me. And up to now, I am loving them. Most of, as I come back, my phone ringing non-stop. Ta, what to do? Ta, I miss you. Ta. I say, just take it easy. Take it easy. I don't go in there, and I don't go in, and I don't go in. You see, you have people don't depend on you, the way you treat them. And as I said to them, Chantimel have three types of people, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You have to know how to work with them. And I work with them for 32 years. And I understand every one of them, down to the smallest child today. And people still coming. I have some people are mining from NNP. And even myself are vexed. They come in and I'm still giving them. Every time as I come now, they glad I come. Hey, look, I'm glad you come. What? Y'all give me 2 cigarettes. Y'all give me a patina sardine. Give me a pongaret, I go and cook. They always, and I'm giving it to them. But those guys and them, they don't understand what is love, and they don't understand what is politics. Politics is about people and love. And if you in a village, like this village here, especially was so hard to work, and you could handle it, you is a hero. I could tell it to anybody because I in it, I go through it, and I experience it.
That is why I believe that you're a hero. That is why you are the hero in Chantimel. And that is why you have to continue doing what is positive. And that is why you have to continue doing what you're doing, because it has brought benefits to the people and the community of Chantimel. It will continue to do so. And there's a song that goes, Ta, too long a road for you to turn back now. You can't. You have to. It is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to ensure that the transition is made properly and that the next generation is taken care of. When you decide, you know what, I'm going to just sit there and just chill and watch it. But no, Ta, now more than ever, you need it. Alright?
Just before you go, I want to leave you with this thing. And I'm speaking to you here in a manner that you will understand. Joseph had a lot of brothers, and for some reason the brothers didn't like Joseph. They sold Joseph into captivity and thing. And there comes a time when he had a famine in the land, and they needed Joseph more than ever. You know, Joseph didn't say, well, I sell me, so you're dead.
You didn't do
now, Ta, all what you've done and continue to do, and I know your heart is in the right place, you is a NNP. But now more than ever, you have to show people that Ta is a NNP. Now is the time. Or anybody who is doubting if Ta is a NNP, now is the time for Ta to show them Ta is a NNP. But anyways, we will continue that conversation when I come look for you. I know.
And it's coming to me. They coming as they like to get it to me. They're also hurting. And you know, apparently, when I say, you just take it easy. I say, take it easy, don't worry. They tell me, two coming by me about 10 o'clock. I say, I'm going in so when I come back. Don't bother with, I don't want to say much. But I know what I have in me, and I know what I could do, and I know what TAS stands for. Have a nice morning.
You too, my love. Take care of yourself. We see you. Okay, great. What happened to you, man?
Easy.
Easy like when? Sunday morning?
Nah. Easy. Mellow like jello.
And Logie, huh? She will do what she needs to do. She'll do it.
She's an NNP.
Yeah, that's the important thing. She is. Respect to her. Love to her. This is Real 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. Stay with us. Commercial break and we'll be back.
Wants to save 30%. Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
We got a call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
I'm a winner. You are winner. We are winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one later ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch in stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Grenada, get ready for one powerful night of worship, song, and praise as Coral Lee Holdings presents Sinach. Sinach live in worship at the Grenada National Stadium. Sunday, June 5th, starting time 5 p.m. along with special guest artists from South Africa, Benny Mwepu, and worshipper Brandon Finch from New York. Dress code all white. Early bird specials $60. VIP early bird ticket specials $250. Special fares for churches are available. Children half price at the door. All churches and denominations are invited. Let us all come together for a night of prayer and worship unto God as we thank God for his mercies towards us and our nation. For more information, contact 419-3645. Sunday, June 5th, Grenada National Stadium, Sinach, Benny Mwepu, and Brandon Finch.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Stop it.
Let's go.
I hear you. You just like Chippy. Good morning. This is the Xtension.
morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Master Call?
Yeah, man.
Well, last night I missed you, man. We had a nice meeting in Snell Hall by the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Who was there?
Well, a joint meeting with Pamela Moses and
Okay.
Bello. You know, Snell Hall is a small community, but, you know, it's close. So we had was a nice turnout. It's just no renter crowd. The people around came out and listened to the message.
Okay.
And I make it clear last night to the people, and they understand. I believe this is the easiest election to make a decision, because who have ears to hear, let them hear, who have eyes to. These people is making wild promises. This man haven't got a clue of the governance of how to govern this country. And it is clear to see, and the people understand. I believe that's an easy election to make a decision. I say it on the radio, I say it in a public meeting for the electorate this time around. Because you ever see a party change 5 elections, 5 leaders? Something is totally wrong. 12 new candidates in this upcoming election. Something is not right within the National Democratic Congress. So I think Grenadians don't have a problem. They know fully well. NDC is not the answer to Grenada. It is to clear the sea. I am not saying we have to be complacent, but INP can change. Me and Miss Logie green to be blood. I hear Miss Logie speak to you this morning, Masako. That was wonderful. NNP is a party of unity. We could have a little misunderstanding, but we don't pull along with it. We just, everybody has a little thing in the house, but that's just small thing. All we know, we have the best party to govern Grenada, and we're giving Dr. Mitchell one for the road. As the longest serving Prime Minister in this country, we're giving him one for the road. Nobody can stop that. I don't know if you agree with me. Pamela Moses all the way. Bello, Victor Philip all the way. We win in the both cities in St. Patrick, east and west. I have no apology in saying that. I don't know if you, and keep up the good work, Master Colorado. Here we're making some valid statement. You make some real good point. I listened to you on several occasions, and the people seems to understand. So, NNP all the way on election day. I thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good morning.
Yes, my brother. But you made some good observation, but at the same time, we need to not be complacent. We need to put in the work, because we still recognize it's a numbers thing, and numbers won't lie.
So let me ask a question. They keep saying they have 12 new candidates, right?
Yeah.
Which are the three that ran before?
I think Josie Fandal is one.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Tevin.
Definitely. Tell me the other one. So let's go constituency by constituency.
Yeah.
Carriacou, so that's Tevin.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's West, that's Joseph Ando.
Yeah.
St. Patrick East, no, that's a new candidate. So we're continuing to go that way.
Yeah.
St. Andrew Northeast, that's a new candidate.
Northwest.
Northwest, new candidate.
Southeast.
Southeast, new candidate.
Southwest.
New candidate. St. David, new candidate.
South St. George.
New candidate. Oh.
Thomas St. George.
Claudette. Yeah. Claudette is the other one. So it's easy to count, yeah? So they have 12 new candidates? Good for you. Good for you. Now, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, Carl, that time ain't moving on us this morning at all. Time was only fly when we having fun.
Yeah, like when you taking gas yesterday, man.
You what?
When you was fooling up yesterday.
Oh, that was very slow. The slowest I ever seen in my life in terms of fooling up. All right, so somebody says the PM is a street fighter and he knows cutlass in water don't leave mark, but scraping it on the ground is a different thing. I don't know what that one means. Stephanie Alexander, good morning to you and thanks for the information. Sherma Wells. Sherma is saying good morning and she's in Florida, USA, not Florida Guave. I thought she was in Florida Guave, doing some work there with, what's his name? Alvin Dabrio.
It's a Dabrio.
The candidates. The NNP candidates. Come Sunday, you'll be required to be at Lassages in St. David. Right?
Yep.
What do you think that they're expected to do in Lassages?
Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're expected to come out and they're expected to show the St. David people, give them reason to believe that they need to continue following the lead of Oliver Joseph and the New National Party.
Straight case.
Straight case. Those who are going up to Karakou, that is the same thing.
Solidarity.
Solidarity. And the people of Karakou will come out and show, hey, this is how we do it.
This is how we do. The thing is getting fever pitch. And in my view, the NNP has not peaked as yet.
They will peak on or before the last two rallies, just around the last two rallies. The one at Pearls and the other one at Stadium Car Park. That's when they'll peak. But you cannot not continue to say to the different constituencies, you have to ensure that everything is in place. Your team leaders in all the polling divisions, the people who need transport to come out.
Mm-hmm. The whole election, the machinery ought to be oiled and greased, the engine. So when that morning come, by 10 o'clock, all these people you need to bring out and things should be brought out already. After lunchtime, we shouldn't begin and look for people to bring them out.
Nope.
That ought to be done. And they ought to return to the humble place of abode, the dormitory.
And let me tell you something. The people who working, let me tell you all something. Ensure that you do so and you cast your vote first. Do not wait. Do not wait and say, okay, let me do so and start to do this thing and then I will cast my vote. No.
Mm-mm.
Cast your vote first.
Yeah. It is important so to do. Very, very important.
Because if you don't cast your vote first and something happens, Carl, you don't get the opportunity to cast your vote.
No.
So cast your vote before you start to do the work.
Yep. Make sure it is in the bag, signed, sealed, and delivered, Andre Danga. Because it's a very, very, very important election, this one.
Somebody just send a message and say, hey, how come y'all in doing something criticizing left, right, and center? And I'm like, no.
Criticizing, you know.
Meaning going after the NDC politicians. No, we don't do that.
No, we bring the information.
If you're giving out eggs, then we say you're giving out eggs.
Yes.
Do you understand? If you're playing basketball, we'll say you're playing basketball.
If you don't wear belt in your pants, we say that too.
We say that too.
So they feel we come here for melee, Andre?
Yeah. No, we ain't here for melee. If you want to bounce ball. That's your business. When the authorities catch up with you for bouncing ball, then you and the authorities got a deal, not me. If you want to do so and become Monk Eggcom, is it Eggcom or Edgecom? I don't know.
Eggcom.
I don't know. Monk Eggcom.
If you want to accept stolen goods, it's a matter entirely
it's a matter entirely for you.
But when the authorities get to you, don't cry foul.
Mm-hmm. I heard something.
Tell me.
I heard, Carl, that a person, whenever you say that, boy, I heard that there is a person who is under some sort of an investigation in relation to coercing a person to do something that is illegal. Is there a charge with that? Do you know?
Once the evidence would prove that you're part of the crime, you're liable. Except you decide to be a turncoat, as Donald Trump would say, or a palmas, as we know.
You see, because a lot of information comes out of the RGPF, Carl.
Yeah.
A lot of information. Hierarchy has meeting today, Thursday. Tomorrow, well, the next day is Friday. And even if it's not a regular day for news, it appears in the Grenada today. Anytime they
So any meeting they had yesterday, you could see this morning.
You're seeing it this morning. But it is said that Daddy, and I ain't speaking Daddy in relation to Keith Mitchell, I'm speaking about the father of the newborn. It is said that Daddy is not the only one.
As Paime would say, I know you would come, you're not the only one.
Yeah. Daddy is not the only one. It is believed that if you live in a pasture where cricket can cause damage to your house, you are probably involved in it too. You understand?
Let's go!
I hear you. You understand?
Yes.
So the investigation that is taking place, based on my information, persons are assisting willingly. They are assisting in the investigation.
Of fixing the leaks?
Of fixing that leak. Because that leak had a lot to do with the last set of promotions that take place. And you know.
And I'm at a loss.
You're at a loss.
Yes.
That leak has to do with the last set of promotions that took place within the RGPF.
Lead me as how Christ led his disciples in the garden of Gethsemane.
You understand? So if you know you're living in a pasture where cricket could cause you problems, the investigation may also cause you problems. Because, how you call that bird? It likes to sing.
Canary?
The canary singing loud too. You understand? I found that in the road last week, but I say I'm holding it back because I know.
And when they go to the newspaper, printed media, and give them information about would-be sexual harassment, they conveniently leaving themselves out. But they are. Let's go!
I hear you. No, but seriously, good morning.
Andre.
Yes, sir.
How are you, man?
I'm all right.
God send Galba.
God send food.
How going on, guys?
Easy. Fluffy, ready?
Between me and you, I didn't go. If I tell you I didn't bust something, I don't want to do. I didn't go and win bust something and go. I don't want to bust something and go. The woman I used to make back and I wrote in the marketing go until she's dead.
How you dealing to see when you do so, Fluffy?
Mr. Man, I didn't Grenville. I don't know something. Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
I know.
Tell me what's going on for Sunday. Are you coming on my side?
Yeah, well, you know you have to do some handle.
Because you made bold pronouncements before.
When I come up in the north, I just take care of me. So now you're coming down in the east.
Right. So
And
you know
they say,
you know what you have to do.
The old talk say wise men come from the east.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
Yeah, I agree.
So I will take care of the son.
So
Are they want girls?
Yeah.
I have some friends, I have some nice, beautiful girls that fall in love with you and Carly.
Thank you.
So I'll carry them with me Sunday as well.
Mm-hmm.
Will be good.
What?
Let me know by tomorrow or Sunday. You call it to know if you cook something, to work in a pot.
Nah, you do what you have to do,
You
brother.
say you will take care of us, Fluffy.
Mr. Man, I don't taking care of you, so the others and them just take care of you.
Roti, man, roti.
Yeah, others and the other side just take care of people differently, you know. So don't bring that kind of thing to me.
They'll bring it to you. But I find your background song like tongue.
Carl, I Grenville. I'm afraid of. These days I'm afraid to sing tongue. Every time I call you, I just say, you get to come road. So right now I'm Grenville in the bus coming.
Okay.
Alright? Stanley! Guys, later.
Take care of yourself.
Alright,
one love.
You guys.
Okay. Before you ask the man where you eat, he said no in Grenville. You like that, yeah?
He deal it what?
Yeah. The proverbial breadfruit tree talk. Can't juke a beehive and expect honey alone to leave that nest. Ask Carl. He's a sage. They say you're a sage. So you'll know what the person is saying.
What am I?
A sage.
I don't know what that is.
A sage is a great philosopher, kind of, thingy like that. But you can't juke.
What a juke beehive, you can honey or you could get bite too.
Bite?
If you have your hand in a lion's mouth.
Well, I wonder how you'll get to put your hand in the mouth anyway.
I don't know what if you end up there.
Yeah. Don't do like Jama and take your time and pull it out. Pull it out
quickly. And never wake the lion when he is asleep.
When he is asleep. No, but seriously, this investigation will reveal a lot, Carl.
But the RGPF, by the utterances of that print media, ought to carry out serious investigations. Because, having meeting and discussing classified information, and tomorrow morning the only thing, details, person's name, all kind of thing, who say what, who in what position, and the people what furnishing that media house with information ought to realize they took an oath before God and man to uphold fear, favor, malice, or ill will. So when you're going against that, when you're breaking the oath, what kind of person you are? And, the crux of the matter, these people don't learn in Andre Donald. And I have to say that, These people don't learn in. Because in 2008, this same set of people who giving the print media the information now was promised commissionership, and all they don't get it. So if they promising all of that again, I don't know, either he just promises, he just give all. Because in 18, you had this list going around with who would be in what position. You still doing this thing. Well, try and do the thing above board and do it the right way, because it's not working out for you. You are not working out for all you. They tagging all you along for all you to make all yourself look ordinary. So then, even if by some mystery or some stroke of fortune, they enter into the corridors of power. They don't trust in all, you know. Because they're saying, why, what I used to do, I could do that against us too, you know. So all you putting all yourself in a no-win position. Some of all you at the end of all your career, and some of a little time to go, but at least live with a little dignity with your head high. Don't do that to the RGPF. Leave a legacy. Leave something where people could remember the good and say, boy, if that man was there, we know something would happen. Don't leave and say, boy, we can't wait to give me for that man to go. Don't do that. Because even they promise you in 2008 commissionership, they don't give you. You the vex after because your utterances to people, or the men and them, they tell you that. So you letting them tell you that again?
In 2008?
Yeah. They don't get it. Then in the 18 lose, then they come back with a list in 18 where they telling people. And what was so laughable, they was telling a constable, they go put him in charge of the Prime Minister's detail, and they know you have to rank to do that thing. And the constable believe that until he tell people, even me, that, and I say, oh, I say, at what stage you promoting you to for you to take up that post? I say, think about it. Everybody who had ever had that post, even some just like chef in Trinidad. You understand? There was this thing in 2008 when they go down by Patrick down there. They mistake one of the security man for a chef. The way he was dressed. They say, chef, no, you don't cock up your foot on the wall.
I remember the chef in the cream soup.
Yeah, he say, you don't cock up your foot on the wall down here, man. What else do? Chef does stand up good. So it's a whole thing, and they continue to make these outlandish promises to persons within the RGPF and others and to the Grenadian public by saying things. And Andrew, I just want you to think on that job creation. No government, none, will be able to provide jobs for all people in a country, none. So when you say you go make these persons and them thing, and you go force everybody to pay by fortnight, this thing can happen. You start a song like God Jr. But whatever a government could do is to provide the enabling conditions to create partnership with the public service as to grow the economy and create more jobs. So the saying, how you go make this person permanent and you go do that? You alone, and you know, based on your revenue collection, based on your GDP, your salaries and so on is pegged to that because there's a lot of other things to do as a country apart from paying people. So when you say you go remove that for a year, where you getting that revenue? And to do all these things. So these things do adding up $100. And that is the thing. So we're not here, as you say, we're not here to cost people and things. No. We bring information relevant so you could understand that no government has ever, no government will, and no government presently is providing jobs for all the citizens. You must enter into partnership by creating enabling conditions, which during 47-19, you didn't do in. There were a lot of businesses closed. They couldn't keep their head above water. And then you have the same set of people and them who is advising you. And then you so do believe in persons you have here among your ranks. You pay a man to come along 2 weeks the last time. He tell you what assault, you decide you're paying him more money to come back again.
I tell you what, Carl, I have a nice bit of news for you that you will love. And that the opposition will hate because it shows them up. You want it?
Yes.
Commercial break? I'll give it to you then.
Are you a passionate volunteer If you are desirous of serving, then now is the opportune time to be part of the Board of Directors, Supervisory and Compliance Committee, or Credit Committee. Interested persons can obtain nomination forms via Head Office Grenville or via the St. George branch. Criteria: be a Grenville Cooperative Credit Union Limited member of sound mind. Be in good financial standing with the credit union and otherwise. Be knowledgeable about credit union principles. Satisfy fit and proper test. Applications can be submitted with the subject Nominations 2022 via the following: mail, Nominations Committee, care of Grenville Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, or email info@grenq.org. Application deadline June 3rd, 2022.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere. The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one later ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy
Man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Spice Boys are playing CONCACAF top-tier football, and we want you to be in on the action. Don't miss it. Book your spots now at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium for Tuesday, June 7th to see the Spice Boys take on El Salvador in the CONCACAF Nations League. Tickets are $30 adults and $10 for children. Available at the GFA building, Queen's Park, St. George's. You can also purchase the latest Spice Boys replica t-shirts at the GFA for only $100 to support the Spice Boys. The Spice Boys versus El Salvador, Tuesday, June 7th. 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come, let's support the Spice Boys.
The Rotary Clubs in Grenada introduce the Good Neighbor Initiative, a program designed to assist individuals and families who require short-term assistance with electricity bill payment and the cost associated with rewiring of homes due to fires and natural disasters. If you or someone you know is in need of help, please visit our website at www.goodneighborinitiative.org. The Good Neighbor Initiative, helping individuals and families with short-term electricity bill payments and electrical wiring. One neighbor at a time.
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We are the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others, because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere, which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Wabande at 456-0550, 458-9745, or 442-9307. Central Point.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. quality of work was amazing, and as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful.
It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. And to the folks who've been listening, probably wondering, hey, what the heck? What's taking place? there was a slight emergency that I had to handle, and Carl decided that he wasn't going to sit alone to do this. So therefore, this is it. I'm back. Carl, I'm back.
That's good.
No, I'm not even going down there now. Yeah,
lighten up, man, lighten up.
It's easy and it's cool for people to say, hey, lighten up. You know?
Yeah, I know.
I don't tell people that, you know.
That's why I'm saying it.
No, I don't tell people that.
Easy for me to say.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. I don't tell people lighten up. I'm saying, hey, deal with it the best way you can. I ain't telling nobody lighten up or nothing. Yeah.
You see, you have to bring something to full.
That just threw everything, what had just happened, just threw everything in. Anyway, what was I gonna? What was my trend? What was my?
You told me when we came back from the break, you'd bring some information that.
Oh, phone.
Okay.
Did you know that Grenada benefited from the World Bank to the tune of $25 million US?
I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Did you ever speak to it?
Nope.
Why?
Well, last night I was going through and I saw that.
And that wasn't the first thing that you thought you'd bring to fore this morning?
No.
You behaving just like the Grenada today? If it's bad news, you'll bring it?
No.
What? So how come you didn't bring this? Because this, Carl Caton, this
news.
shows, this is not just big news. This shows that according to the World Bank, the IMF, and all other agencies you could think about, based on their information, because they don't depend on other people's information,
No.
Based on their information, here's what they're able to do.
They do their own studies.
They're able to do so and realize Grenada needs to benefit from this. This is available, Grenada needs to benefit. We didn't hear St. Vincent benefiting from it.
No.
We didn't hear, and I'm not saying that they didn't, but I didn't hear St. Vincent, I didn't hear St. Lucia, I didn't hear Dominica, Antigua, I didn't hear Guyana, Trinidad, Suriname, I didn't hear Jamaica, Grenada. And my reading ain't too good. Yours better than mine. Read it.
No, I don't have it on my thing.
You don't have it? You want it?
No, read it.
No, I want you to read it.
No. You only go with it.
I on the go with it. You see, you're ducking it just like the Grenada today. You're ducking away from the truth.
Yeah.
The World Bank of Executive Directors approved the financing of US $25 million for Grenada, first recovery and resilient programmatic development policy credit. Yeah?
Yeah.
Before the pandemic, Grenada's steadfast reform path to the building economic resilience had attained solid growth, debt sustainability, and poverty reduction. Solid growth, debt sustainability, and what? I want to hear what is it?
Reduction in poverty.
Poverty reduction. However, the COVID-19 pandemic caused the massive socioeconomic impacts which are expected to exacerbate the pre-existing vulnerabilities of Grenada as a small island developing state. In short, what they're saying is that COVID impacted us.
Yes.
And because of that, we are not able to meet certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Good? The financing will help support the country's recovery by promoting a greener and more resilient economy, improving sustainability, and greater accountability of fiscal management. Let me tell you something. When I saw this, you know what I did? The first thing I did?
Yes.
I sent it to Ali Matura.
Okay.
No, as a matter of fact, he posted it.
Yes.
Right? And I realized that as opposed to all his other vulgar postings, where he gets 1 million views, this one was silently going by. So I posted. You know, and then he had the gumption to say, I hope you see what the money is supposed to be for.
Yeah.
But are you real stupid, you know? And I have to call you stupid. Simple. If these people, it's like a bank, Ali, the bank that would not lend you money right now. If the bank lends you money, they are going to, or they give you money, they are going to ensure that
it is used for its purpose.
It is used for its purpose.
Because they are giving tranches, drawdowns.
So, he ain't know that. And I can still go under his post, you know, because we are friends on Facebook. Hold on, I go in there. Let me do so and look for Ali. All right. Let me look at his post. I hope people like Eddie Frederick and them who are his friends, I hope they see this. I hope they saw it. What? Like it far down, boy? Or you probably take it out. I know you will do just that, you know. Keaton, I have a feeling he took it out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that he took down that post.
Honestly,
I'm not saying that I'm convinced totally, but post that I am running across right now, I saw that post before, and I'm not seeing it right now, so there's a possibility that he took it down. Oh no, he didn't take it down. But guess what? On that post there are only 4 comments. One by Andre Donald, one by Ali Matura, and the other one again by Andre Donald, and the other one again by Ali Matura. So none of his friends,
they don't see that one.
They ain't seen that one.
Just like they don't see nothing happening.
Exactly. And that is under his post.
Yeah, just like they don't see,
because what I wrote was, Ali, did Grenada qualify for this? How did Grenada qualify for this? That's what I wrote. Does the World Bank give monies to failing and bankrupt economies? Is it possible that all the mischief you and others have been saying about the government is not true? Does this point to the fact that Keith Mitchell and his government have been managing the finances of this country in the proper manner? No, you reply. That's what I said.
Satisfactory to the...
Good. And he said to me, he ducked and he said to me, Andre Donald, did you recognize the purpose for which the loan is given? Well, who tell you there's a loan? Let's go on. And then I replied, Ali Matura, you are a fine Made's St. Patrick's brother and nothing else. You need to stop pulling your country down. What you are doing is not in the interest of any. I believe it is time you quit. As is said, quit while you are ahead. One love. And then he replied, I'll read his reply. I'm afraid to read it. Andre Donald, I wish you would respond to my post on the St. Mark's Shrimp Farm also. Realize, got trapped, realize he can't go anywhere with this, so he's trying to divert. Not just selected posts, my good friend. I reply to what I choose to reply to. You can't tell me what to reply to. Do you know if monies were given to anyone for the lighting of the Snell Hall playing field some time ago and it was not done? If you know, Ali, tell me.
Yeah,
don't ask me if I know.
Just how you post the one with that posting post.
Just how you post that.
Was given
post
money.
That too.
Yeah.
Post that too so that you will also be dealt with again.
So if you know people get money for the Snell Hall lighting and you don't saying it, well, you're not a patriot.
Exactly. You asking me if I know? You know. So you post it. Have the balls to post it. Don't just do so and sit down and say, well, I ask Andre if you know about that. Ask Andre if you know what shrimp farm. You see as a fisherman? Huh?
You don't ask him tell us what all the fall farm.
Yeah. Ask how the fall farm fail.
In Montrose.
Ask why your cousin Betty is not working again. Because that failed. That's what you have to ask. You want to talk about people replying to selective posts, Ali? Well, listen, my replies to posts comes here. Reply to the post as it relates to Kenny Lal Singh. Reply to that one.
And the phone.
Reply to the post as it relates to the phone. Reply to that one. That is what you need to reply to also. So while you're telling me reply to St. Mark's and the shrimp farm, and if I know about lighting, you hear the electrician? Our King Grenlek? Huh? If you have the information, post it. Anything you have, post it. Remember, there's an electronic crimes bill, and I don't want you to have to start paying. So post it. B-man, post it. Put it up. Put it like a flag on Carnival Day in Trinidad. I challenge you.
Andre Donald dare you to.
Let me see what people want to tell me there.
Andre boy. Solid growth, poverty reduction. And they come and tell you they don't see nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still tell you they don't see nothing. But the World Bank seen.
The World Bank seen. The IMF seen. But you ain't seen. You ain't seen. You ain't seen nothing. But World Bank could see. And IMF could see. But you can't see. You're blind.
Now, what they are accustomed to seeing is chaos and men being expelled and kicked out. So that when things happening. So they don't see that now, no drama for them to hang on the coattail. So the same issues they bring in. How much years now? The shrimp farm, how much years thing now? So sad, they're still beating up on this thing. You told the electorate that how many times already, and they responded by telling you this thing is utter nonsense. But you still continue with it. And you're saying you love this place here. But you're just looking to cause instability. But we move far ahead of the shrimp farm thing already. Bring something new. Or, if you still hang on to it, as Pan, they would say, bring the evidence. If you feel it is such a matter of importance, just bring the evidence. Yep. Don't go and watch tape in America and say what you see, you can see. And you have to pay how much money for it. What you should be talking about and defending. From 2008 to 2013, public servants received no increases whatsoever. None, nada, zilch. NNP returned in 2013. And from 2013 to 2016, 2% increase in salary, then 4% increase. Added to that one-off payment of $1,000. From 2017 to 2019, a total of 10% increase in salaries, made up of 4%, 3%, 3%. In 2020, 4%. In 2022, another 4%. That is what you have to reconcile with. That is the issue, and that's what NNP has brought to the public service. So when you're running up and down and walking the road and say we go vote them out, vote out the increases and being able to be paid on time. And yes, you might say government's supposed to do that, but the Congress can boast and say they used to do that. So weren't they a government at the time and weren't they supposed to do that? It's livelihood, greater good for the greater number. And that's what is the crux of the matter. And what I'm saying here is facts. It's not we manufacture or make up. And nobody don't have to come and say it. And then when you speak of it, you have to shut down. Fact. Increases. 2013 to 2016, 2 and 4% increase. Added to that, one-off payment of $1,000. Facts. Google that. From 2017 to 2019, a total of 10% make up of 4% 2019, 3% 2018, 3% 2017. Facts. 2020 another 4%. 2022 another 4%. And you're talking about a government and you're saying how nothing has been done. You don't see nothing has been done. That has been done. So what you have to do is to challenge that has not been done under the NNP. So bring facts and figures, because I tell you already, numbers don't lie. Just as how numbers wouldn't lie on the 23rd of June, these numbers are not lying. Lives and livelihood has been improved with these figures. The greater good for the greater number. Public servants know that NNP take care of them. So when the union leader and teacher talking about vote them out, he's simply asking the public servants to vote out the increases and to vote out the one-off payment. And that's what is the crux of the NNP, and that's what NNP has been doing. But no, you don't want to think. NNP has done nothing. But here are the facts. Here is the issues. Bread and butter issues. And that's what NNP concerned about. No hypothesis. And we go build 500 houses and we go reduce VAT. And we go make everybody permanent. And we go mandate that people pay by fortnight. These things is not bread and butter. These things is not bread and butter. So the increases to public workers from 2013 up to this point, it's issues that concerns the Grenadian voters. And the public servants here don't have to be NNP. They don't have to jump up in NNP jersey, but they know they are taking care of NNP. And even the union persons know only when NNPs are wrong, they could go and have discussion with government and get anything. But yet still the union leader and NNP say not, vote out NNP, you go vote them out. Well, the people of them have sense. And you don't speak for all of them. So speak for yourself. You're trying to put them in a bind, but they know you don't mean well. They know it's confusion and chaos you want. They know. And they will indicate to you on the 23rd of June what it is. They would surely indicate to you and let you know, hey, this is of significance. And even if you're talking about the tangible things, like you say, nothing has been done. The stadium, you call it a white elephant, and people could see that. The Parliament building, people seeing that. The General Hospital Phase 2, people could see that. The Grenville bus terminus, people could see that. 30 major school upgrade, people could see all that. So much roads has been done until you even turn around and say if you could eat road, bridges and more. And then you're still saying nothing has been done. Thousands of scholarships for young people. The amount of low-income houses over that period of time. And you trying to tell people how you don't see nothing. Because I know what you don't see. You don't see scandal in government. You don't see nobody have to get expelled and kicked out. And you're seeing a team strong. Because each team player within the new National Party brings something to the team. You cannot say that about the Cabal Congress. All persons within the team of the NNP has a track record of doing good for the people. You cannot say that about NDC. The NNP is a united team. You cannot say that because just to choose a few candidates, all kind of confusion, voice note and kind of thing, who threatening to take people to court. Diverse nature of the team of the NNP, so people understand. So when people come to NNP and speak, they understand where you're coming from. There's communication between the persons, support for each other, and the skill set and age is diverse. You have the elders who will teach the young ones. You have the young ones aspiring to take over from Dr. Kit Mitchell and the others go. So it's a well cohesive unit. where everyone contributes. And actions speak louder than words. It's not out words. Action. Everyone speak, everyone contribute. It's a team affair. Stability, strength. But you can't speak of that, of the Congress. And the public servants know what has happened. And we know what happened to the economy during 2008. And then there's a similar outlook, global outlook as it relates to the war and the effects. So whose hands is best to have the country? NDC had unpaid claims in the treasury of over $110 million. And that is the crux of the matter what Ali and others, Matron should think.
You got a call. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen, and thanks for taking my call. Now, listen, good conversation. And now, I'm a guy with common sense. And what I cannot understand is this. You are telling me that this government have failed us. You are telling me that this government have not performed. And you are telling me that Grenada is going to hell in a handbasket. And then at the same time, you turn it right around and tell me that you're going to build 500 homes in every parish in your first term. You are telling me that you're going to increase the government wage bill in a significant way by making thousands of people permanent. This thing just does not add up. If the situation and the condition in the country is what you're telling us it is, my brother, you have to tell us now how you're going to pay for the things that you are promising. The other point I want to make here is this. In St. Andrews Northwest, the I's have been dotted and the T's are being crossed as we speak. And based on my association with St. Andrew Northeast, the same is being done. Southwest, the same is being done. And Southeast, the same is being done. So I am just putting my other NNP brothers and sisters in the different constituency outside of St. Andrew, letting them know exactly what is being done in St. Andrew, which will guarantee the 4 seats in the corner of the NNP, meaning that we are not taking things for granted, we are not going to be complacent, and we're going to ensure that on the morning of the election, we get our supporters to the polling station as early as possible. And those who will be working as agents and working in other capacity, we're going to make sure that they get to the polling station to vote first. So as a result of that, it will not hinder the progress that has to be made after. And I also want to say, gentlemen, what I have observed is that in the Northwest, there is 2 candidates running against Minister Thomas, if you all don't know. Because in the Southwest, when Mr. Lennox Toes Andrew is running, his poster is not saying Southwest. The poster with his face that they put up on the poll is saying Northwest. So the confusion is not only internally, it is also externally. Have a pleasant weekend, gentlemen.
Thank you. Take care. 5 minutes after the 10 o'clock hour, that's our time. This is Real 91.9, 91.5. Let's see if I have any messages here that I can share with people like yourself.
Why is it?
No, somebody is saying, yes, Carl, vote out the increases. Foolish man in the union.
Yeah, he had to be. Because he know and he been around, maybe not as the president of the union, but he been there. And he know the only time when the public, so and teachers in particular, get any increases also is under the NNP. So if he encouraging them to vote out NNP, why he telling them straight up, vote out all your increase, vote out all your show pay every month, and they get paid for this month already? So maybe that's why he telling them.
Maybe.
Yeah, he had to be. Then again, Andre Donald, I mentioned some of the tangible things you could see, like the stadium and others. But NNP is not only about the tangibles, the intangibles. Training for persons in electrical engineering, because what NNP recognize, and it still goes back even to this theory of the 500 houses, you're going to need persons with the ability to do electrical installation. So NNP preparing the groundwork. So persons are being trained in that field. Realize the same thing we talk about agriculture and fishing and so on. NNP training people, young people, in dealing with outboard engine to fix those things on them, maintain. So NNP is already putting things in place, plumbing. The same houses they thought in going to need plumbing. NNP is already training people for mechanics, heavy duty machinery, because we see the same areas they got to cut land to get spots. NNP training people, food preparation, people have to eat. And then we're talking about local food. So in the whole thing of training people to prepare local dishes, both in presentation, taste, bartending. Because you say you go make people get rich, you say, share the wealth, so people go out to have a time. So the new National Party is already preparing people, Andre Donald. So you have the tangibles and you have the intangibles. And that's how you build a nation. That is how you take our people forward. And NNP would not rest on its laurels, even in people in these fields what I just mentioned. Loans have been approved for those people and them entrepreneurs to do the thing. So when you talk about our government and you're saying how nothing has been done, well, either you are asleep, and you see they're so out of touch with the reality of the Grenadian people, Andre. They could say that, you know. Sometimes they don't see nothing, truth, you know, because it's so away from the reality of the Grenadian experience. Sometimes we wonder how they saying that, but sometimes they so out of touch of the reality of the Grenadian people. And that is instructive as a voter to understand. And the public servants know, but anytime NNP in power, something happening for me. And the union boss say vote out NNP. We go vote them out. They go vote out, as the person send the message, they go vote out the increases and so on.
I'm trying hard to understand this gentleman. And it shows by his actions and by his utterances, he shows that he knows nothing about the union. A trade union, be it teachers, be it TAO, be it public workers, whatever, they will on May Day make statements that are not necessarily friendly to government. And that's okay. That is expected. However, when you stand up in any forum outside of that and make utterances like we're going to vote them out, are you crazy? Do you know that more than 80% of the teachers support the ruling administration? How are you telling them they are concerned about bread and butter, they want increases and they want whatever, but it does not mean that they want to see an end to this administration? Because they know the only chance of getting this is with the NNP in office.
And Dr. Keith Mitchell.
So I don't understand. I really and truly don't understand. Lord help us. Lord help us. it is just, it's beyond my imagination. I cannot imagine how any union boss can make that statement, knowingly that when the government is returned to office, knowingly that when the government is returned to office, that is the same government you have to do so and go and sit down with and negotiate better things for your workers. And yes, you're going to get it. Because Keith Mitchell and his government have always shown that they are in touch and they know that the teachers and other public workers need different benefits at different times. And when you make application for it, 9.5 times out of 10, you usually get it. So they will get it. The government will not hold the teachers hostage because of your utterances.
And from their utterances,
not their, his
utterances, he bigging up the period of the revolution, 4 years, 7 months, and 17 days. He could have never do that in that time. He could have gone any amplify apparatus and see how they go turn back the revo. And you see, inconveniently, they told this thing, oh, that's the best thing that happened to Grenada, the revolution. But under this administration, stability, freedom of speech. Tell me any time during 4 years, 7 months, and 17 days, he could have gone to that stupidness. Like they seem to forget or they have selective memories. Their memory is so selective that even when they speak under the influence, I don't know, you have to be under the influence of something. Even when they speak, you wonder if they really understand what they're doing. They get so emotional. Or is it the fact that they get so desperate? Is this a sign of desperation?
No, that's a sign. I mean, one should not call people stupid, but that was a very stupid move.
Yeah, the move wasn't one of...
That was a very stupid move. I can't understand that. How then do you go back, Carl? How do you go back? After you say this, how do you go back and sit down and negotiate with these people? How do you do it? And you expect them to negotiate with you in good faith. Well, you, to begin with, you are not going to start negotiating in good faith. And you know why, Carl? Because you said to your union members, and they didn't agree with you. You said to them, vote them out. They didn't agree with you.
Yes.
And now you have your grudges because they weren't voted out. So what needs to happen now is that the members of the union, the teachers, need to vote him out.
But even if he understands what is going on, when he started this sojourn against the NNP and in particular Dr. Keith Mitchell, even going on light mass and to outside the man place, the number he had behind him has dwindled, you know. So he had to realize what he's saying, though sitting well with a lot of people. You know. Because if you used to have 500 people behind you and now you only have 100, that means something you're doing do good. You know. So you better take one in it. You better take heed. One word to the wise is sufficient. Because if you start up with a particular number and now you don't have that number behind you, on that crusade you start, you have to tell yourself you're doing something good. Because even when Christ was on here, the multitude increased everywhere you go, he didn't get less. You don't take in heed. But you're making this kind of outrageous utterances out, we go food them out. Speak for yourself.
Credibility, does he have any now?
No.
Credibility gone.
Right now he has been, never will be.
Credibility gone, just like that.
He has been, he's on it. So brother, if you want to run, go and run for some seat. Don't use the platform the teachers giving you to do that nonsense. The teachers want good representation. The teachers need what they need, and I'm not against the teachers for wanting pension and so on. But the way you approach anything is you politicize anything, nobody won't take you serious now. Where could you go and negotiate, as Andre just said, in good faith when you're making all these utterances? You put yourself at a disadvantage, brother.
He's not
Don't do
putting,
that.
he has already put himself at a disadvantage.
Like how they all say, you putting your foot in your mouth.
Is he that good?
I don't know.
That's something only children can do. You know?
And this thing, you know, you can't take back that. You can't walk back that.
No, you can't walk back that. You can't walk back that. And the teachers know you can't walk back that statement. So as soon as when are elections due?
I know.
As soon as elections are due, the best thing for him to do is to step down. Maybe he should step down now and let the vice president get into the chair. Just give it up, bro. You talk about election bloopers, you have made the biggest election blooper that I've ever seen.
Well, maybe he might get paid to do that, you never know.
He's also forgetting one thing, you know, that with all of that, with all that he has said, Carl, who is his employer?
The same people.
No, remember that we ain't speaking in
The
code.
government.
Who is his employer? The public service, ain't it?
Yes, yes.
So with all of that, he's still a public servant, you know.
Yes, and he has rules governing public service as relates to utterances of that nature.
I wonder if the thing protects him.
The what?
Being the union boss, does it protect him in making such statements?
I don't think being the union boss flaunts the regulations as relates to the public service, as how persons should conduct themselves.
Good morning, how you doing?
Good morning.
Yeah.
Well, I thought this fellow isn't supposed to be the most sensible people in Grenada.
Well, he's just one of them that ain't sensible.
Well, I mean, young Puna could have do better than that.
Okay.
So I don't feel it's you waste them talking about he. He don't make no sense.
So
I showed the teachers and them don't buy that.
No, well, the teachers and them ain't bothering with that because they know that, hey, that is not a good statement to make.
Can me partner Poppy come and Poppy ask if this fella crazy?
Yeah. But
anyhow, I'll listen to you.
All right, take care. Good. Just to let folks know that this morning's extension, we're going on till 10:30. So we just got about 10 minutes to go on the extension again. Andrew Down together with Carl Caton. You use the new name you have for yourself. Use it for yourself. AD. That's me. Andre
CP.
Down. See what?
CP.
What is CP?
Carl Paul.
Carl Paul?
Yeah.
That is not a good name, you know.
Why?
No, that is not a good name at all. Seriously.
Why?
That's not a good name. I'm telling you honestly.
The Paul blood flow in my veins.
That is not a good name. I'm telling you, change that name. Trust me on that.
All name I come up with this man.
Trust me on. No, I don't have issues with your name. I'm just telling you that is not a good one. Trust me on that.
Why?
Why you should trust me? Because I'm your friend.
Why is not a good one?
You see, you don't understand the meaning of that name. You get me?
Let's go.
I hear you.
Yeah, Andrew, so
when you see your good friend, Rosalind,
yeah,
tell her you chose that name, and then she'd laugh and tell you, no, that's not a good name.
Rosalind, if you listen, tell me why not.
Is she listening? Do you think?
She could be listening. She should be listening.
Somebody say, Carl, the crowd decreased only at Golgotha.
Yeah. But he had some already. But after they juke him in the waist and the blood and water gush out, they say, nah, by water salt. And even the thief on the cross, I say, boy, whenever you move in paradise, take me there.
Message your friend. You have her number, so message her.
You have to. Yeah.
Message your friend. Ask her if that name is a good name.
What's your name?
Carl Paul.
Yeah,
ask her if that name is a good name. She would, I am certain she would laugh and then she'd tell you, no, that's not a good name at all. So, what are you doing for the weekend, Carl? I got weekend cut out.
Well, I will be attending the LNP meeting in River Sally Junction later. I think 5 minutes is allotted to me to speak.
Oh, you're going to be speaking? Yeah. Well, look at you. Look at my brother.
Yes.
What would you be speaking on?
Well, he has so much issues to speak on. I just have to narrow it down. What ideas floating around. Then Saturday, I will take some rest. Because Sunday, St. David's.
Well, I have this. I have to do this live. I have to immediately as I finish here. I have to go to do some wrecking on the spot. Would you ride with me?
Yeah.
Right. I have to do some checking on the spot. In relation to where the stage is and where I would be able to get the internet from, and see how that goes. Now the other thing is, Carl, Saturday, I have to be monitoring the
You're at Carriacou,
and that itself is a task. You know, it is harder to monitor, Carl, than to be there and do it. It's harder to monitor. Yeah, because remember, you're inside here by yourself. Good morning. How you doing?
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. Lift the voice, please, sir.
Yeah, well, calling from St. Paul.
Yeah?
And we want to know how it is a man could have a chicken farm, close it down to run election.
Well, it's his.
Okay.
But what else can I say is his?
If that is yours, I'm with that.
Well, because if you have a bus and you could close it down and walk going town, you could just lock up the bus, and if you decide you're walking going town, you walk going town, or you take another bus, it's yours.
You don't have to buy gas.
You don't have to buy gas, it's up to you. But there may be other reasons.
But then there must have another reason. Another one shutting down the place and people chicken to give away.
Okay.
That's between me and you.
Well, between me and you tell everybody?
Why is the other one? Why is the other one?
You heard what I said?
Somebody else is asking you, what is it? What did you just say?
I said, the other one closing down, almost to close down, and people chicken to sell.
So they have a great love for chicken?
Yeah. They give away all the government egg.
They give away the government egg?
They give away all the government egg. No, nobody in the South can get egg. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Gentleman from St. Paul's, eh?
And do you remember some time ago we had a discussion with the Poultry Association and say the egg shortage and thing? I tell you, follow the money. If you follow in the money, that egg in the South, follow it. Follow the players.
Carl, I always say to you, when you come on this program, you didn't just come to speak to Andre. When you make utterances like this and you have people thinking, what did Carl mean by that? Then you have them asking me, explain to them what you mean. I'm waiting.
Well, the shortage of egg then has a direct correlation with the egg now. The egg giving away now. And we see now how genuine the people within these associations are to the country. So for political gain or advantage, they will do things, and then when it comes to doing things genuine for the people of this country, they're not doing it. So you have to be aware of those persons, and they come before you, the people, asking you to put them in governance. So we have to understand.
There's something that is even more telling in relation to this giveaway of eggs.
Yeah.
That I have not heard anyone else mentioned. Carl, how much is a tray of eggs?
But I don't know right now, maybe
$20-something.
Yeah.
Between between $20 and $25 thereabouts for a tray of eggs.
Yeah.
There are a number of small farmers who depend on selling the eggs.
Yeah, to get something.
To put food on the table.
Yeah.
For that truckload of eggs and other truckloads of eggs that you've given away, Carl Caton, tell me here, and I want you to think about it. Think about the amount of money that you have caused not to be in the hands of smaller farmers.
Who need the money.
Who need the money. You have chosen to give away eggs, to flood the marketed eggs that you've given away. And you're not thinking about the other poultry farmers who, at this particular point in time, would really and truly need the money.
You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk. Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
In your search for happiness, you gotta leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. With what you do and how you're doing it. If you do, when you're doing it, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
You figured it out yet, my brother?
I realize the whole mantra about being 40 people is not shown there.
I'm not saying that you should not give. I'm not saying that. No. By any stretch of the imagination, do not believe that I'm saying such. But I'm saying that when you flood the market like that, what about the other farmers?
And you're speaking so much about farmers.
This is a crazy one. Carl, you know that if let us suppose that there's a friendly country in the world that wanted to come to Grenada's assistance and say, okay, fine, I'm going to give Grenada $2 billion. You know that shows the whole economy of the ECCB, the Eastern Caribbean, the OECS in a tailspin.
It is.
So the fact that you want to give does not mean that you needed to flood the market. What you could have done and what you should have done is identify some people who needed to have those eggs.
I give it to them.
And by you doing your canvassing,
you would have known.
You would know.
Because because after you on all kind of live touting, so that means the utterance of your life don't make any sense, because if you don't understand, so you're speaking one side and then you don't know.
Exactly. But instead of that, you flood the market. Every home, eggs, whole tray.
Who the outside?
Yeah, Eggman. Yeah, everything. Now what you've done is that there are farmers who begging their bread this morning, because of what you've done. And you believing that you have done something good. You haven't. You haven't done anything good. You haven't done anything good. Anyway, final thoughts?
NNP people, like I said to you, don't let them get to you. Don't let them upset you. Don't let them bully you. June 23rd, Thursday, you'll have time to go to the polling booth and vent by the house of the new National Party. Take care. Be safe. We're still in the pandemic stage. Be safe. Peace.
Peace, love, happiness, and joy. Take care of yourself. Those of you going off to Carriacou, I know there are many of you going off to Carriacou. Be safe. Carriacou people are very serious about wearing their mask. Wear yours. Don't just go up there and, all hullabaloo. Wear your mask. Be safe. Man gone.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the